Up against Carolina Villau in goal for the Wellington Phoenix. Is this the deadlock broken for victory? Deep breath from Alana Janchevsky. And she strikes true from the penalty kick. 1-0 to the victory, and Alana Janchevsky puts it in the net. Villau went the right way, even got fingertips to the ball, but not enough to stop it breaching the Phoenix net. And then the left-footed penalty. I mean, Villau gets an outstretched left hand to the ball, but just couldn't. Longo. McCutcheon. Back out to the right flank. Emma Main trying to turn provider. What a cross! What an equaliser! It's Manoa Elliott for the Phoenix! And look at what it means. Second. McCutcheon's pass, knew that Main was out on the wing, and Main, who'd been setting up centrally, drifted out to the wing, and that is a bullet header. And the left foot of Sienna Silvestre will be on delivery here for the Wanderers' corner. Silvestre's corner in at the near post, all the way in at the near post. The goal drought is over for the Western Sydney Wanderers, and it's Sienna Silvestre direct from a corner kick. Wanderers score back in round one, has managed to creep this in without a touch from anyone. Total confusion. Grove was on the post and seemingly moved out of the way of the ball, but the goalkeeper, Chloe Lincoln, wasn't there. Misdirected pass, but Chisari gets another go. Harding out to the wing, Kush LaRue off and running. Rue's cut back, and Silvestre's got two! Sienna Silvestre is on fire for the Western Sydney Wanderers! Fantastic young 18-year-old Sienna Silvestre. The opening goal from a corner, the second goal, a really nice shaped opening of the body there. Put it across the keeper, Kush LaRue, credit to her. The pace of the cross was really well delivered, and it just needed a glancing blow into the corner. And you can see the celebration there. Chisari. Now Eunice. Silvestre's on a hat-trick. Silvestre! The sort of half you dream about. A hat-trick by the 27-minute mark. Sienna Silvestre having the game of her young life so far. And this is trademark Sienna Silvestre. If you'd followed her in the NPL on the way up, you knew she had this in her locker, and she's uncorked it on a big stage here. Harrison pops it over the top. The runners are often chasing. It's Kush LaRue. Still Rue. It's 4 for the Wanderers. And it's Kush LaRue with her first goal of the season. She popped the eyes in surprise. Timed her run, stayed on side, got the better of Grace Barr, and Chloe Lincoln was just a half step too late. Amy Harrison gets the assist, and Kush LaRue, who'd had some chances in earlier games this season, that will mean the world to her because she's off the mark. The fans make themselves heard as Lagazo gets ready to strike the penalty. And Lagazo's good. Western United have a hope. It's 4-1. Is that the beginning of a comeback? And then the penalty struck emphatically into the back of the net. Lagazo's second of the season, 27 career goals in the Ninja A-League. And Harrison through the middle. And Matos arriving late. Oh, it's been spilled. Matos trying to capitalise. And Danica Matos, after a 74-game wait, has finally scored a Ninja A-League goal. Timed the run and came in from from wide here. Lincoln just got caught in possession, and Matos able to squeak it in past Alana Cern. Well, it's a moment that no one in the Western United defence will want to watch again. But how about this from Danica Matos, a number of the Wollongong connections in this Wanderers team, and she was roaring with delight. First in to congratulate her.
Of course, made the move across from Perth Glory last season, scored 7 goals for them in her debut at Ninja A-League campaign. Now Dos Santos, the back pass. Dos Santos! And it's in the back of the net! What a ripping strike from the teenager in Sky Blue. And Sydney FC have taken the lead. I was playing it out from the back situation again. Great read off the ball from Dos Santos and just lets it fly. Robertson gets a hand on it, but it's so much power behind the strike. Really was going nowhere but the back of the net with the first shot on target in the match. We have the first goal of the match. Well, she scored 2 goals for the Matildas. She's looking to add to her tally here in the A-League. And it's flicked on, and it's found the back of the net. Devin Jackson has equalised for the Newcastle Jets. Well, something out of nothing. And the New Zealand international scores at a very crucial goal for the Jets to level up the betting with Sydney. There was a lot of build-up. Jackson just getting the flick on it that it needed to push it over the top of Talia Franco, and ticking down in the final minutes of play. Pryor releasing long ball. Lauren gets a touch shot, and is that the winner for the Newcastle Jets at the death? Well, it is a turnaround for the ages. Behind since the 22nd minute. Down a player since the 12th due to the red card. Well, let's have another look at that play. And it was a delightful delivery in, and then beautiful from Pryor, well deserving.
Irwin. Martin, seemingly unflustered by her role in that collision a moment ago, but loses possession here. Kualamu chops it on for Delaharp, and Delaharp scores! Got the angle spot on, and Brisbane get the breakthrough. It's Delaharp's 2nd goal of the season and 4th career. The bench to talk to his remaining subs, but Martin dispossessed by Delaharp, who started the move. Really nice little flick there from Grace Kualamu. And Sarah Langman maybe wrong-footed herself there. Was getting across to cover the near post, and Delaharp put it off the inside of the post on the opposite side. And where that post was, chest on the ball or get under a header, ultimately yielding possession. 15 minutes of regulation to go. Brisbane lead thanks to Deborah Ann Delaharp's goal. Fuller here, catching the defence in possession. She's done it again. The wonder kid, Tiana Fuller, has 2 goals in 2 games. What a start she's made to life in the Ninja A-League. Well, this was something out of nothing here. McQueen plays the back pass. Woods and then Pringle here got caught. A loose touch is all it took. And Tiana Fuller, if ever there was a natural goal scorer, it's this young woman. She lit up the under-16 national championships over winter. Back to the penalty area at the moment, though. Now Woods lifts in a right-footed cross. Yallop trying to run, twists a header back, and scores! Tamika Yallop puts the Roar back in front. And this great goal-scoring run from the Matildas veteran continues in the orange of the Brisbane Roar. Her 4th of the season. It was a hopeful cross from Alicia Woods. Yallop just didn't give up on the ball, shaped the header and drifted it in. Nothing that the keeper or Jess Nash could do about it. And that is perfectly measured, agonising for Nash on the line. And Langman ultimately.
possession there, 72% Melbourne City to Canberra's 28. That's a nicely threaded ball through for Michelle Heyman. A neat little touch outside. Michelle Heyman centering pass, centering goal. And Michelle Heyman back in green, back doing Michelle Heyman things as she slots home for Canberra United. Her second goal for the season. And it's goal number 113 for the all-time leading goal scorer.
Michelle Heyman doing Michelle Heyman's thing. Standich Floody here. Beautiful ball outside of the foot. Mires, question mark. She came out positively. She came out quickly. Really I mean, look at that wonderful ball outside of the right foot to the run of Michelle Heyman. This is what she does so well. She makes those runs in behind, facing forward, goes around the goalkeeper. It was still a tight angle. She still
almost comes off Harvey. Now Henry. McKenna can face forward. Releases Henry. Henry looking to get the ball into the box, does. Drops kindly to Davidson, but really well marshalled by Maddie Asen. Davidson gets 1-2 opportunities off the crossbar. Wondering how it hasn't gone in, but it has for Melbourne City. There's the equaliser. They had 1-2 bites at the cherry.
I think is having a huge sigh of relief. This ball in. Riley Henry, a bit of luck there, scrambling around defensively. Davidson eventually with the shot, little deflection. Speckmeyer, how did she not finish that in the first instance? But Catherine Harvey on the spot to just nod that home.
Well, ricocheted with an almighty power off the crossbar, and it was Catherine Harvey for her third goal of the season. The first two came in round one against Perth Glory. But this moment here, Speckmeyer wondering how she finds the back of the net. City lining up for another corner. Nice ball in. It's a good one into the back of the net as well. And this time it is Mariana Speckmeyer, who celebrates with her Melbourne City teammates. A fantastic start in City Blue continues as she finishes for her side and scores a fourth for the season.
Canberra will be really disappointed with what happened here. Almost a free header. I think it's an own goal from Markowski. I think Speckmeyer got a little touch on it. Headed it into Markowski. And off her hip and in.
Well, she's claiming it as her own, Mariana Speckmeyer.
Your biomechanics change just slightly, and then it's just building that back up, building the understanding of your body, how you're striking the ball, how you're taking your first touch. All those things come into play.
Nice pass forward, and the shot, the early effort from Laura Hughes is delightful. It's smart, it's vision, it's composure. And Laura Hughes, take a bow. That is a tidy, tidy finish. She extends the lead for Melbourne City.
But again, I mean, that's poor from Christopherson. Own worst enemy, Canberra at the moment. Continually, they've got possession. That's controlled possession. There is no way you should be giving the ball away straight to a Melbourne City player in that position. But Laura Hughes, wonderful vision, saw Sally James off her line and just dinked it over the top.
Set piece duty at the hands of Beth Gordon. Short corner. Finds Malone, now back to Gordon. She's got a bit of time. Needs to pick out the right pass. Centering ball is excellent. That's a tidy finish. A nice pass out wide. A good move from the girls in green. Michelle Heyman. A very well taken finish. Side foot into the back of the net.
Clever play and really composed play here. What I love about this ball in from Gordon, it's on the deck. It's easy for Michelle Heyman. She's at a standing start, but she can just swivel her body, play with her furthest foot, and hit that into the near post. Quality delivery makes for an easy finish. And we see Michelle Heyman.
Well, a perplexed Holly McNamara thought that was a City throw. It's broken kindly to McKenna. Helps on for Bosch. First time pass is excellent. Holly McNamara on a return in City Blue. And it's nudged in by Letitia McKenna. But don't take anything away from the architect. Holly Mack is back. Melbourne City have surely secured all 3 points here at Amy Park.
Just plenty of space here on this right-hand side. She had her arms up. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Touch there. I thought she'd messed it up. I'm going to be honest. I didn't think her first touch really got her in a very good position. She corrected it well, just passed it into that far post. And McKenna on hand just for a nice little tap in. What a nice return to football, a win.
In charge of the free kick here, Cassidy. Curling effort, and it goes into the back of the net. And it's a debut A-League's goal for Naomi Chittimer. Well, she makes her move across the country as a massive moment for the Glory. Well, let's have a look at that. It's Cassidy. And then in the end, Chittimer in her 49th Ninja A-League game. Well, she gets onto the score sheet for the very first time. Brilliant header, a brilliant free kick, and Perth Glory take the dangerous ball, back pass. But there's confidence when you have your keeper in Dumont. And Tathan. Oh, here goes Chelsea Dorber. Chelsea Dorber gets her first goal of the season. It's a welcome return to her following injury. And Adelaide have levelled up the scores. Have a look at that goal. It's the 4th goal for Chelsea Dorber against Perth Glory. Proven goal scorer. What can she do here against Jenkins? Gabby Holler. And it's in the back of the net, and Perth Glory retake the lead. It was thumped into the back of the net. And as soon as Gabby Holler hit it, she turned around to hug her teammates. What can happen in these 5 minutes we saw? 95th minute winner, and headed into the back of the net, and it's the first Ninja A-League goal for Gabby Holler. Well, she was scoring plenty in the Victoria NPLW, and they extend their lead to 3-1. It was a beautiful header, a wonderful delivery from Callie Brown. Well, she